Good morning, world changers. It is day 30 of the 100 Days of Self-Discovery Challenge. Feel like we're absolutely whizzing by. When I started this challenge, I thought, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to get to 100. But here we are at day 30 already. So it's crazy how the time is just flashing by. And that is what this challenge is all about, because that is what happens in life. Life just takes over. And if we don't stop and take some time out for a bit of reflection, we end up reacting to life rather than creating the life that we want, which is what this Discovery Challenge is all about. It's about us getting to know who we are, what we're about, what our dreams, goals, desires are, and our limiting beliefs and what the blocks might be, so that we can start working through that, become self-aware and start addressing those, so that we can start creating the life that we really do want to live. So today's question should be very simple to answer. However, is it easy to implement? That's the question. So question today is, how can you take better care of yourself? Again, how can you take better care of yourself? Now, I think we are all guilty of this, that we absolutely know what we should be doing, but we get caught up in life and we don't do it. So I'm going to encourage everybody to write down this list and write down their own list, how you could take care of yourself better, and really, really actively start implementing those ways to take care of yourself. Because I think we're quite good at taking care of everyone else and offering advice and what have you, but we neglect ourselves often, especially if you're busy and you've got other people that you're responsible for, children, parents, loved ones that we have to take care of. Then it can be very easy to neglect ourselves. So how I can take care of myself better? First and fundamental one is always sleep. I need to be getting to bed earlier. I got into a shocking habit lately of going to bed late. I'm still getting up at my normal time of, at 5:55. That's the time my alarm goes off in the morning. And I'm just not getting enough sleep, and that totally derails me and impinges on everything, every aspect of my life. So when I sleep better, I perform better. When I perform better, I get better results. And when I get better results, my world starts to change. That's what it's about. Other things in terms of taking care of myself, I need to be drinking more water. I usually am quite good at this habit, but it's something that's just recently fallen by the wayside. I don't know why. So I've got my water bottle, and it's 750 mils. I aim to drink at least 3 of them a day, and I'm going to make sure that for this week I actively implement it. And keep it going, so I keep getting that habit reinforced and just feeling better, because when we're hydrated, it actually helps us to think better, which then makes us perform better, and we get better results. So I do my running in the mornings. The weather has been hampering it. In fact, that's a complete excuse. I was going to say the weather has been hampering it, but no, it is just my mindset, because I go, oh, it's snowing, or it's cold, or it's dark, and I make up excuses, and I haven't been going out as often as I like. So I noticed it's starting to get kind of lighter now for longer in the evening. So I have to ensure that I do my 10,000 steps a day, whatever way that is, whether it's running, it's walking, or whatever, because my mental health dramatically improves when I do that. I used to joke that I run so I can eat chocolate, and I still do, to be fair, but the impact of not running or walking is just as beneficial, but just being active in some way, the impact of not doing that on my mood and my motivation is massive. So I need to, even though it feels like a chore to get out the door, as soon as I do it, I feel 100 times better. So I need to make sure that I'm doing that. other ways, I've said this before on previous posts, that I can allow people to help me. I am a terrible control freak. I go, no, it's fine, I can do it, it's fine. And I take too much on. That's another thing that I do. And I overwhelm myself. And I'll be fine ticking along for a few weeks, and then it all kind of comes, not crashing down, but it gets too much and I get all stressed. So I need to work on just planning, allowing people to help me, and not sweating the stuff that's not important, like if my house is a bit of a mess or something like that. However, I do find when my house is a mess, it's because my mind's a mess, and that's because I'm overwhelmed. So I wonder if you find that as well. If you see that your environment's getting slightly disorganized, is it because your mind's disorganized as well, and things are getting on top of you? So other things, what else can I do to look after myself, take better care? Yeah, I mean, it is simple. I mean, it really is simple. The theory is simple. It's eat well, sleep well, move well, think well, drink well, and I mean water. I'm not talking about your Zambucas and what have you. It is, you know, it's those fundamentals. Get those foundations right, and everything flows much easier. You feel better, you think better, and you know, you just show up better. So you know, really think about where you could take better care of yourself this week and implement those habits, but be realistic about it. Don't set big massive kind of objectives and saying, yes, I'm going to do this. You know, think about the small tweaks that you can do, improving on yesterday, and how you can make that a sustainable lifestyle habit, because it has to be sustainable. It's got to be realistic. I've just remembered one fundamental thing that I do in the morning, and when I don't do, leaves me kind of a bit rattled, and it's just meditation. And it's literally 10 minutes of meditation, and I do it as soon as I wake up. So when my alarm goes off, I just straight away do my 10 minutes meditation, so it's done. There is a danger that you fall back to sleep, but I remember Tubden at my last conference speaking about how when we wake up, there's a spike of cortisol, which is the stress hormone, when we wake up. So immediately we start on stress. So if we learn to meditate as soon as we wake up in the morning, then that calms the stress down. It, you know, sets us up for the day. It, you know, balances out the cortisol, and sets us up for the day, and sets us off on the right foot, and gives us the good foundation for the rest of the day. And I definitely notice a difference when I don't do that. So there's a little top tip that you could maybe try as well. It might be worth taking yourself out of bed and into another area, so that you're not associating your meditation with your bed where you sleep, so that you don't fall back to sleep. But start off with 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Get yourself an app. There's tons of them there. I would suggest the Sam 10 app, which is done by Tubden himself, the Buddhist monk that spoke at my conference. And the way he explains mindfulness and meditation is like no other. I've not heard anybody else explain mindfulness and meditation the way he does. It just makes so much sense with the way he talks about it. So if you want more information, go on to the Change Your World website. We've got videos of his presentations on the Change Your World YouTube channel. We've got lots of his presentations there, so you know, feel free to check them out, and yeah, leave your comments if you've enjoyed them. And if you're enjoying these 100 days of self-discovery videos, please share them with your friends, families and loved ones. Spread the love of what we're trying to do, and help somebody else to change their world as well. So that's my check-in for today. I look forward to your reflections. Feel free to post them in the comments below. You can join our Change Your World personal development group, which is a private group on Facebook, and you can share your reflections there so that it's not public. or you can take a photograph of your journal entry or do a video like mine. I would love to see you and get to know the people behind the comments, because we're building up quite a community now of people doing this, so it's great to see so many people getting on board with it. So anyway, that's for me for today. Loved you all. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.